Okay, well, that is not what we are doing today. Sorry, guys. Maybe later. Maybe later. Hey, guys, Spaghetti Dog King. And today we are going to be reading scriptures. I love it. Let me to here.
We're going to be reading, Genesis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Genesis chapter 4.
Yeah. Oh. Genesis 33 days. Okay, Genesis 4.
Okay, so yesterday, what did we read about yesterday?
No idea. No idea. I'm joking. We learned about Adam and Eve and Satan, and they were forced out of the Garden of Eden. I'm not going to spoil it. If you did not watch that video, go back to that video. You need to go back to that video.
Okay, so continuing from yesterday.
It's Wednesday. And then we'll stop on Friday. And then we'll have a break on Saturday and Sunday. But okay, whatever.
Okay, so.
Chapter 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know the story. I'm reading this part up here really fast, and I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's quite up there yet, but yeah. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, "I've gotten a man from the Lord." And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And to process...
So Abel was a shepherd, and Cain was a farmer, huh?
And Abel...
Verse 3.
Okay, and a process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings. What? Is that correct?
That's right. The firstborn of his flock.
And of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he did not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord...
Okay, so why was it, what's wrong with what Cain brought to offer Heavenly Father?
Well, everybody knows except Cain.
No, I think Cain knew as well.
That we have to give sheep as an offering, for as we are a child of God.
It was an animal that was commanded of them to sacrifice, right? Not food from the ground, but an actual animal. So did Cain obey God's commandment? No. And he knew that he didn't. So his countenance fell. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
What's your countenance?
No idea.
So our countenance is our appearance. It's what we often look like, but it's not just about how you look. It's about how you feel, how you think, and how people see that.
Verse 6. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him.
Yeah, he killed him. Why do you think he killed him?
Because he was mad at him.
Yeah, but was he really mad at Abel, or was he mad at God or himself?
He was mad at God.
and more himself, probably, right? Because
Mhm.
he decided to disobey God. It wasn't Abel's fault,
Mm.
right?
And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. Like her.
Yep, the earth is, he's talking about the earth
I
as a
thought it was-
woman. Mother Nature.
Yep. A fugitive,
Somebody that's on the run.
and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond. Vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain
That's
went.
interesting. So, Cain is being punished for killing his brother, and it's even more so that the punishment is that he listened to Satan and not to God. So God is casting him out. But not only that, he made him, and I think it goes into more detail when we read in Abraham, but he made him immortal.
Mm-hmm.
So Cain actually is still on the earth. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Some people say he's in the form of Bigfoot. Okay, but that's why God put a curse on him and a mark, because he didn't want him to die. God wanted him to stay on the earth and roam around and be miserable. That's part of his punishment.
That's part of it, not all of it. Is the whole punishment is worse.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you. 16.
And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. Wait, how do people keep killing him? If people kill him once, how did they kill him twice?
No, that's what God is saying. He didn't want Cain to be killed, so he put a mark on him. He made him a beast.
People still kill beasts.
Yeah, but I think he's so fearsome looking that people just avoid it.
Run away. And Cain knew his wife. 17. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived, and bare Enoch.
Yep.
And he builded a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Arid, and Arid beget Mehujael, and Mehujael began Methuselah, and Methuselah begat Lamech. So is this just a family tree? Or just every baby that was?
Yeah, good, honey. It's a family tree. Is that what you were thinking of?
Yeah.
It's showing the sons and the generations after Cain. Okay.
Well, if Cain teaches them, did Cain teach them good or bad?
Bad.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. 19, right?
And Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of the one was Ada, and the name of the other was Zillah.
Mm-hmm.
And Ada bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. Have cattle. And his brother's name was Jubal, and he was the father of all such as handled the harp and organ. And Zillah, she also bare Tubalcan, and an instructor of every artificer and brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah.
I think so.
Naamah.
And Naamah.
I'm just saying how much longer. Okay, not too much longer. And Lamech said unto his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man in my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged 7-fold, truly Lamech 70 and 7-fold. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. For God said, she hath appointed me another seed against of Abel.
Instead of Abel,
whom Cain slew. Wait, does that mean she's on Abel's side or Cain's side?
She's saying that because I lost Abel, and he is no longer alive because Cain killed him, she's saying God blessed me with another son, and his name is Seth.
Eve?
Mm-hmm. So we're going back to Adam and Eve. So the previous verses, they were talking about their children and Cain's children, and now it's skipping back to Adam and Eve. Okay. And Seth was just an amazing prophet. Seth was very, very good.
Where did it go?
26.
And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord. I remember Enos.
Okay,
but we're not there yet.
Well, Enos. In this case, Enos is a different name than the one in the Book of Mormon. Enos is another prophet in the Book of Mormon.
Right.
Okay, so let's clarify a couple things. So I'm looking down at 17b right here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read this?
Do not confuse Enoch of Cain's lineage, and the city of his name with the Enoch of Seth's lineage, and the city Zion of his name.
Okay. So later on, we'll learn about the city of Enoch.
Mm-hmm.
And Seth, later on, has a son named Enoch. And that prophet Enoch is different from Cain's son Enoch. So that's what they're saying. There's 2 Enochs. One is Seth's son, the other is Cain's. Seth's son actually is a righteous prophet. Seth is a prophet. Enoch, his son, is a prophet as well. And the city of Enoch.
What about Cain's son? He was
they're not righteous people.
Yeah, but he was a bad prophet.
He wasn't a prophet.
He was a false prophet.
They weren't called of God, so.
Wait, but like a prophet of Satan?
Could be, yeah. So this other thing in here too is really interesting. Cain shall be avenged 77-fold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold. So maybe this will explain when we read in Moses what that's about. So keep this in mind, because Lamech killed 2 people. Okay, so part of the curse of their father Cain was that he would not be avenged. I can't remember. Oh, vengeance shall be taken on him 7-fold.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And he said 77 fools.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but maybe we'll learn more about that
Yeah, I don't know.
when we read Moses. Okay?
Wait, Ellie wants to say hi. Ellie?
Hi, Ellie.
Oh,
There she goes.
She just left.
Okay. All right, so tomorrow we'll go into the book of Moses again, right? And we'll learn a little bit more about
But next
the background
time,
of this stuff.
after we do Moses, we'll do chapter 5.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, cool.
we're getting closer and closer to the end, but we still have a long way to go. This is the Holy Bible, Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, and Pearl of Great Price.
Yeah, lots of scriptures.
So we have all of this to go.
Okay.
I'm a book. What's your name? Okay, bye. Good talk.
Okay. Thanks for joining us.
Bye. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you don't miss the video. And I'm expecting more views soon. I'm just expecting.
Yep.
Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. Make sure to read your scriptures. Goodbye.